insect of great size that wandered in his house one night and caught him by surprise. He's sure no entomologist and hates all things that crawl, so moved with trepidation as that thing clung to his wall. He'd never seen a bug so big and wondered what it was, then thought perhaps a dragonfly when its wings made a buzz. It fluttered all around the stairs as he just prayed to God that somehow he could make it leave or smash that arthropod. His wife was out of town that night and he was all alone. He'd never touched a bug before, so ran to get the phone. With trembling hands he called my house to ask me for advice on what this was and what to do, and called not once but twice. Go get a rag and then a stick on which to make it cling. I offered him and wished him luck to get rid of that thing. He thought he'd close the door and sleep, but laid in bed in fear, haunted by the frightening thought, what if it gets in here? He crept back in the hall to peep to see where it had gone, and knew the answer instantly when he turned the lights on. Inside a chimney it was trapped on one of his hall lights, and he knew if he covered it, he'd limit future flights. He put a towel on a broom, then covered up the top. As his heart beat so ferociously, he feared that it would stop. As he lay on his bed once more, he heard the insect fly and crash its body off the glass in its vain freedom try. I know he must be really mad. I'm so glad I called him. No, to ensure he can't escape, I must seal the bottle. With lightning speed, he grabbed the lamp, then covered both ends fast. Triumphantly, he raised his prize, the monster trapped at last. Its body was 6 inches long, its abdomen curled back. It glared at him menacing and was set to attack. He took it to his patio, the lamp laid on its side. With greatest fear, he moved both hands, then found a place to hide. He watched and waited long enough, then crept down for a look, to sadly find, to his demise, the bug speed he mistook. As he bent down, the bug took flight and went straight at his head like an attacking combat jet. Towards his face it sped. Somehow that thing went vertical and somehow missed his nose. But the terror that raced through him went clear from head to toes. It crashed into his weaving head, then crawled across his hair with 6 long legs and 4-inch wings as he gasped for more. Our sounds he made that night before he raised his right arm up as he began to fight. The towel was still tightly held within his well-clenched fist. Then claws scraped across his head, and he could hear it hiss. He swatted at the hideous beast, his cloth still wrapped his hand, as they both fought with all their might at this, their final stand. He tasted his sweet victory as he made one last swing, unaware the consequences last shot would bring. He caught the chimney with the rag and tossed it on the ground, where it exploded with a crash that made a deafening sound. And when it took a running start as he collapsed from fright, that prehistoric animal flew off into the night. They fought as if both heavyweights, and when their bout had ended, neither knew throughout their bluster that they both pretended. He curled into a fetal ball with body drenched in sweat, and knew he'd just experienced a night he'd not forget. For sure the lamp can be replaced, thank God he's still alive. And from that mighty battlefield, this time he did survive. He'd never challenged anything as big as that before, and never will try that again, of that you can be sure. As years go by, he'll proudly tell, so often